There is the people's champion, Kunte.
I wish.
Dude, you're about to lose your pin, man.
Oh man.
There is your opponent, said Raptor. Hey, what was the name of the working area out there? You remember?
You mean Western training area?
Was it just the Western? Because there was Mata, right? Mata control.
Yeah, but it's just over the sea, so it's towards the west of the base. So
Okay,
we just head out there.
Western training area. I got you.
Western training area. It's super easy. You just get up on, you turn 270 heading, and then you hit it. That's it.
Right.
40 miles out, I think.
I think you guys did you guys brief that the Raptor would just meet you out in the area, or did you guys fly together out there? Do you remember?
We had to lead them actually. So
okay.
Yeah. It's basically bringing them to the area, exposing them, making them familiarized with the whole process and procedure as well. Yeah. And then, once they're familiar, they take over it. That's it.
All right, here, we'll get the takeoff. Get Captain Malaysia's takeoff here. Oh, dude, I miss it, man.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
I miss it. Oh, look, dude.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. Look, the Raptor's snuggling up, getting ready.
Yeah, so the recording for this fight is actually for more of a training purpose, actually, for during that time. And for debrief as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because not very many foreign countries get to fight the Raptor, man. At least this is 10 years ago. So for sure, back then it was a big deal.
Yeah, it is. I mean, they were just there and it was brand new, shiny jet. It's a beast, as we already know.
Yeah, it is a beast, dude. Oh, I missed the takeoff out of Butterworth.
Oh, yeah. And the Pachak.
You say it correctly. There it is.
Oh. There it is.
Oh, dude, awesome. Turn to the west.
Come to think of it, when that thing happened back then, you don't feel it anymore because it's like,
no, everyday
routine stuff.
Yeah, so you guys are going out the Western training area. So Mata control.
Yep.
Would you guys have a Singa call sign?
Yeah. That's the only call sign we use.
You remember?
You don't do that, bro. It's Taring Singa.
No, that was the controller. Remember her voice? It was like,
oh, yeah.
Oh, dude.
They get pretty excited, So,
dude, yeah, I get excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cool thing was the training area was right there. Remember, man? I mean, we just turned left and maybe fly out was maybe 15 miles offshore.
I'm pretty sure it's 40 miles out.
Is it 40 miles? Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Yeah, it's pretty quick. Yeah.
That's right. We had to get past Penang.
Yeah. That's because we climb out and then level off cruise 350, I think.
Yeah. I think this is the G-Worm.
Yeah, I think he's just a G-Worm.
He probably joined in combat spread, right?
Yeah, I think he's on the right in this case. I just want to... Yeah. Probably.
It's funny, man. All the noises.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, this is so vivid.
I know, right? It's like therapy. Yep.
Yeah,
go back the other way.
It is the time of Zen.
Yeah. Okay, that was definitely the G-Worm, right? 90 right.
90 right.
Back to the left.
Back to the left. 4 and 6, I think, and that's it.
Yeah. Although you're looking behind you here a little bit. I don't know. Maybe the Raptor is moving around.
Yeah, it's just a quick setup, I think, because we want to split 45, cut away, and then probably 5 miles out and then turn back in.
Yeah.
Now, I just want to make sure that, we have enough room and then turn back in.
Here's the cutaway. Man, the vapors, man, in Asia, there's so much moisture in the air. So awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the cutaway. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So you guys are now building separation, I think.
Yep. I'm going to be turning back in.
Here we go.
There you go. Yep.
All right, dude, it's the turn in. Do you remember? Do you
Yes.
remember in your mind what was the game plan other than kill him?
Yeah. So we wanted to be, um, we want to have that high energy. So we were aiming, I think, if I remember this correctly, we want to be within 420, 450 knots
Yeah. Yeah.
at the merge, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. So we want to put him, I want to say we want to put him on our right.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Well,
go for a nose high, and then come back for, for an energy fight, hopefully.
okay.
Which doesn't work, which is not
No,
going to work.
it's okay, dude. Listen, man, if I was flying the airplane, it'd be the same outcome, most likely. So here we go. Because if you remember, all of these Raptor guys that came to Malaysia, they were all reservists and they all had thousands of hours. And they were all like Hawaiian airline pilots that flew Raptors on the weekend, which is amazing, isn't it? I'm so jealous.
Yeah, man. I want to
Very
have
jealous.
that life.
I know. I'm just not good enough. All right, let's see here. So now you guys are coming into the merge.
Yep.
Let's see, which way are you looking? I think he's gonna come down the left side, dude. Yep. Look at that.
Yeah.
Down the left side.
Left side. Okay.
Like you said, up. You guys go up.
Yep. Go up
Oblique.
as planned. We want to neutralize the flight right now. The fight.
I see some flares.
Yeah, man.
Flares is not good usually.
That's not good.
Dude, so you point him out, right?
Yep.
So it looks like
Yep.
he's sliding aft, which
Dude, it took him, I want to say 10 seconds, but
what?
less than that, for him
Yeah.
to gain control zone.
Oh
And
yeah.
he had nose authority like all the time throughout the
Yeah.
fight. All we could do is drop some flares.
Well, here we go. All right, so dude.
Now it's party time now. So
it's party. You guys are heavy in the buffet. There's another flare.
yeah. Keep coming.
There he is, dude. Right
yeah.
here. So one thing I noticed in Malaysia, so in the US, dude, we don't very rarely in the Navy would they give us actual flares to use. No, dude. So in the US, they had like the only time they would give us flares is like doing some big exercise. And they give you like 10 of them, right? They never give you a full, like in Malaysia, we flew all the time with full chaff flares, right? Or do we fly with chaff or just flares? I can't remember.
We have a mix of chaff and flare.
Where the buckets were always full though, right?
Buckets are always full. Yeah. We try to keep them full. Yeah.
Yeah. And if memory serves me right, that's how the US Air Force trains too. So in the Navy, dude, when we would go out and we would get defensive like you guys did, we would just key the mic and say flares. And the thought process is like, oh, in combat, your thumb will just know to go to the flare switch. And I'm like, no, it won't, because I'm an idiot. I'll get shot at for real. And I'll key the mic and say flares and nothing will happen. And I'll die.
Yeah, I want to say we are idiots, but I think we are more of small brain people.
Small brain.
And it just shrinks at that moment.
Yes.
And everything goes whoop.
But when I came to Malaysia and started training with you guys, I noticed because you guys carried real flares, you guys would put them out at the right time. It always like would amaze me. And I'm sure like this cat here, I don't know the Raptor pilot, but
yeah, I think that was the one of the best debrief point that he highlighted. So
timely flares.
That was really amazing.
Yes.
That is something he really he was impressed.
Yeah.
And he kind of like pointed out like every single fight that we had, even after that.
Yeah, it's probably because every other Hornet he's fought has been a U.S. Hornet, and he's like, "Why are you guys telling me flares? I don't see anything coming out." So it is. Right. I tell you what, it's one thing I wish they would change in the Navy is because it is valuable. Because also, dude, when you run out of flares, kidding, run out of flares.
Yeah.
In the U.S., it's just
you keep counting, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, in the Navy, I never count. I just key the mic and say flares, flares, flares. Right.
That's true. Because you have the counter though to check.
I never looked at it because, like I said, I was just keying the mic, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you're
aware of that.
Yeah. Right? So your scan pattern is real because you're actually looking at the counter. You're timing the flares, right? It takes a second for them to pop out and do that. So, but yeah, so that's one thing.
I really miss this. The the fact that we're having this chat, oh my gosh, this is
It's
bringing me
therapy.
back memories.
It's therapy, bro.
It's therapy, man.
Yeah.
It's therapy.
I can't tell, but I think the Raptor is pretty much he's coming nose on, and now I think we're gonna get a lesson in controlling closure. So here we go.
He's already nose on.
Yeah.
Every single time, whenever he's about, I think if I still remember this correctly, it was about 120 degrees up. Whenever I see him,
Let
his
your head
nose was on.
look at your cranium, dude. Your head is definitely 120 degrees looking back.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, every single time we ended up defensive.
Hell yeah.
And he had this nose authority like all the time, every time.
Well, I was in the back seat with Rain, and I was like, that was the first time really seeing the Raptor fight, and I thought, holy cow! And I've seen him fight a lot now because I fought him all the time in 238s, but the first time is like, wow! It's like really,
right? Because they just kind of gave they gave you. I mean, for me, they gave me that brain freeze.
Yeah.
Just at that moment, like,
wow,
what is happening? And we are talking about UFOs.
Yeah,
dude, drop that.
Yeah.
Deal with this.
Well, the thing is the slow speed fight. That's where we make our money, right? Like typically
That's
the
right.
Hornet guy is like, whook, I stop, whook, I do this, but the Raptor can do all that better.
Yeah, and it's a lot cooler.
Yeah, it is pretty cool, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what he does here. I think he does a couple. Yep, he's a lag maneuver.
Yeah.
Now I think you guys are going downhill, and he's chasing you.
Yeah, he's just maintaining that, control zone there. And
yeah, so he's doing a good job
all the time.
Yeah, he's doing a good job controlling his closure here. Like you said, he's pretty much saddled in. There's another lag
settled
maneuver.
in there. Yep.
Flares. He's probably transitioning to gun. And now you guys are basically in the flats.
Did you see how he kind of like arrested his drop?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yes. No. 100%.
Yeah.
Because the Hornet, right? It'll just kind of keep mushing, right?
Yes.
The Raptor's like, I think I'll go
exactly.
over here.
Yeah. And I still remember the guy told me, this was during the debrief, and he was saying that, I had this vectored thrust.
Yeah.
It's not the thrust vectoring, but it is more vectored thrust.
Vector. Nerds. Did you tell him? Did you just look at him and be like, you're such a nerd, dude? But I'll allow it since you beat me.
But he was controlling that pretty well.
Oh, dude. And, look at this, man. He's totally in the driver's seat here, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I think. Yeah, you guys are in the heavy buffet. I think you call knock it off. I mean, look at that thing, dude. He's just mushing through the air, no problem. All right, fight's over.
Yeah.
The next set. Here we go. Second fight. You guys are coming to the merge.
Probably setting up in the same direction, I think.
A little bit level. Okay, so there he goes. There goes the Raptor. You guys are level, little nose low.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, heavy in the buffet.
Yeah. Losing a lot of energy there.
Oh, yeah. So he's slightly nose low.
Yep.
I think, dude, he just arcs around on this one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at him, dude. There he goes.
Look at him. Oh, my God.
So he's playing the rate game, dude. So you guys are two circle, and then look. So you redefine here. So now you guys are pure nose low, which is probably what you want since you're now defensive.
Yeah. We're still popping up flares, I think. I don't want to.
So he's up above you right here.
Yeah.
So there he goes.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, there goes the flares. You're right.
Yeah.
There goes the flares.
Yeah. So whenever he's coming on hot on us, it's nose on.
Yeah. Approaching nose on. Yeah.
Yeah, man. We would just
there
run
he
out
is,
of
dude.
flares. There you go.
Look at the rendezvous right on the flares. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that lag maneuver. Gosh.
Exactly. Did you see how he's arresting that? Oh, my God. So smooth and easy. And then, he's just settled there.
He's so graceful.
Dude. Yeah.
Isn't it graceful? Like it's a very graceful, the Raptor, even the Su-30 a little bit. Even the Su-30 a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
More so the Raptor, but it's a very graceful airplane. to watch him, dude,
Exactly.
man.
Yeah. The smooth transition always happens with Raptor, I think, compared to even Su-30s. I could be wrong, but that's just my observation. Yeah.
Yeah, fighting the Raptor and the flanker was very similar in the sense that they play the slow speed game, but dude, the Raptor can get slow and way above you. The
Yeah.
Su-30 could get slow, but he drop beneath you.
Yeah.
So I would
And the
use the
Su-30
deck.
is a lot heavier in that sense,
Yes,
right? So
very heavy.
huge,
Yeah,
heavy. When they're at low speed, drag is gonna take effect, and they're gonna just drop. But the Raptor, it's having that extra thrust and power. It's like just
they don't have the thrust to weight. The flanker doesn't have the thrust to weight that the
yeah,
other
Funka
ones
doesn't.
do,
Yeah,
and you can
yeah,
tell big time when you're fighting it. You're like, oh my gosh.
yeah. Oh, just
All right, dude, we
amazing.
got one more fight here. Let's see. A
It's gonna
quickie,
be another quick setup. Yeah,
because standard Hornets low on gas. Here
yeah.
we go,
All right, quick setup. We gotta go home after this.
dude. And by the way, what a beautiful day for BFA, man. Look at this nice cloud layer, so you're not getting sunburned. Nice and cool. Oh, dude, I miss
This
it.
is nice.
I
Yeah.
miss it, dude, big time. You guys were probably what, in the high teens, maybe 17,000,
Yeah,
56
yeah.
because of the weather.
And we had the clouds above, so I think Raptors they don't go above that as well in a way.
Yeah, you want to fight through a
Um,
cloud layer.
yeah. I mean, we had some clearing area around there,
Yep.
but yeah, we kept it here, I think, because we want to RTB quicker.
Yeah, you want to burn all your gas looking for clear air.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
turning in.
Another left turn fight. Yep.
Oh, you guys are diving, getting some speed on the airplane.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, look at this, dude. A vertical kind of
man.
merge. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Look, dude.
Yeah. Probably
Oh,
I
he
want to
already
say
knows
that
on. You see
yeah,
that?
man, he's already nose on. Because I think we probably delayed a little bit the nose.
Yeah.
If we were to dive in earlier, probably would have like 2 seconds hits
Yeah.
that in that way. I want to say hits that there, but still,
Yeah, that was amazing how he just went
Yep.
like
That's it.
this. And you guys kind of go out of plane here, trying to defend against it, which is
Yeah,
good.
we
The
ended
flares
up
are coming
defensive
out.
like all the time. Yeah.
I know. So you're going downhill now because we're staring at the clouds.
Yeah.
Look at the heavy Buffett, dude. Look, he's right here.
He's right there.
Look at that.
Look at him.
Controlling. Look at that lag maneuver.
Yep.
He's probably transitioning a gun.
So his debrief point was that during the flares, right on time, he was lagging and then coming back, nose on again.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I remember that correctly, he was the only
There
one
he
thing
is.
he was impressed about that fight was the flares.
Yeah. It is a big deal because the thing, the Raptor doesn't. I mean, Malaysia now has the helmet, right? So, dude,
Yeah.
with 9X and a helmet, you can actually really hurt these guys because they
Yeah.
don't have.
But we didn't have that back then.
No,
right?
we were
So it came
9 Mike.
after. So
That's right.
yeah,
That's right. So, the 9X and the helmet definitely, when it works, and if it's not decoyed by flares or anything, like it can take the thrust vectoring and the crazy maneuvering the Raptor can do. It can take that advantage away. Now, if you're out of 9Xs, you're back to fighting caveman style.
yeah.
So yeah. There he is, dude. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's so wild, dude.
Not even once he called like terminate, because he wanted to, just let the fight keep going.
Yeah.
Let us
just
learn
let it go.
more, I guess.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
We've got
So
more
amazing.
footage here, man, for your therapy session. Check this out. Oh boy.
Is that the join up? Oh yeah. All right, there you go.
It's pretty wild, huh?
Oh yeah.
Do you remember, dude? Like I tell people all the time, when I die and go to heaven, it's probably going to be that exercise where, remember, we're at Butterworth and the Raptors there, the Eagle, MiG-29s, Hornets, Su-30 came up, right? I mean, it was cowboy country, right? I remember going out and watching like a MiG bring in like a Hawk, a Raptor into the break at like 400 knots, 500 knots, like 100 feet. It was, and all the takeoffs were high performance, Pachet, right?
Yeah.
All the takeoffs were, wow. It was like, it was a dream.
And I want to say that I think all of that, what you said, only happens at Butterworth.
Yeah, and I don't think it's happened again.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I mean, that was amazing having all those different high-end fighters all together, fighting one another, working with one another.
Yeah.
Like, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I actually met a couple of the Raptor guys that were there while I was, flying T-38s fighting, and they remember the Raptors for like 3 or 4 days. It was awesome, but then one of them hit a bird, and then they weren't allowed to come in down low and fast anymore. They had to
yeah, right. Yeah.
They had to stay up and do the dumb Air Force recovery that's not cool at all.
Yeah.
So, but dude, for the first 4 or 5 days, man, it was incredible. That's a good looking machine, isn't it?
Yeah, beautiful, man. This is something I told the pilot basically to come closer, and then I kind of control him so that we could capture in the video, the recording as well. So he was pretty cooperative, and he said, "Oh, am I in?" Coming closer, that's good. Okay, we'll keep recording this all the way till we can.
Yeah, they got some pretty strict rules in the Air Force about like cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
Here, you guys come into the. So we're just doing the recovery. Oh, now we're coming into the islands, dude. There's Penang Bridge number 2, the second one, right?
I want to say the second one. Yes.
Yeah, because that goes to the air. Yeah, Penang Airport's over there.
Yep.
Oh, dude, I miss flying around
Asia.
Oh
yeah, man.
The water.
Yeah. Left initial 36, I guess.
Yeah. What was it? Low level running in and pitch. What was the clearance again?
Yeah, left initial running in and pitch.
Yes. That's
and
how
then
you get
low level.
Yes, request low level. That's how you get really low and fast, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Sometimes we just make it like that, like let the guy clear us for the left initial and then request low level.
Okay. Yeah, here's the normal. Here's the
that's the first one. Yeah.
I used to ride that on my scooter home every day, dude.
Every day, yeah.
Full throttle, dude. Mott Rumpet. Freaking wide open.
With a crazy honking?
No, stealth mode, dude. Stealth, quiet.
Stealth mode. Oh god.
Stealth mode, yeah.
There we are.
You bringing it in, so it's going to be a right hand brake.
Yep.
Right hand brake. Over in here. Yeah. Over in here is the Penang Ferry, which I heard they closed and then they started again.
Did they?
Yeah. I rode the ferry to work every day too. Yeah, there's where I used to live. Right in there.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, right.
Straits Key.
Straits Key, yeah.
So this must have been after the bird incident because you guys are at 1,500 feet.
Right.
That's so cool, dude. Isn't that amazing? Like seeing the Raptor out on your wing in Malaysia over Butterworth.
Man. Oh, man. That is the moment.
See you later. Yeah, dude. Into the break. Those were the days, man. Isn't that awesome?
Thank you for the therapy, man.
I love it, dude. I love it. Oh, yeah, man.
Same here. I mean, every single time. It never gets old, right?
No, it never gets old, dude. I could watch those old videos. And it's so funny, man. Like you take a like you said, a 1 minute engagement, and I can talk about it for hours.
For days. For days.
It's like, did really that much stuff happen? I'm like, oh yeah. It's like an eternity, the whole fight.
Yeah, but we speak a different language, right?
Yeah.
You try to tell this to a common person out there. It's different.
hard for them
It's
to
different.
understand.
Yeah.